Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, we are going to be setting up our August budget in real time. So I thought that I would take you guys through the entire process of how we set up our monthly budget. So we're just going to essentially dive right into it. You know me and editing videos, I try to avoid it. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, so currently I am using Notion for budgeting and honestly for a bunch of different things. So we are going to be dealing with Notion as of right now. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go over here to my sidebar and go to my July budget. And then from here, I'm going to duplicate the July budget. So that is what we're going to do. So I'm just going to, well, I'm using my iPad keyboard. So if you're using a regular keyboard, I don't really know what button you press. Maybe you right click, I think, and then duplicate. So I'm just going to duplicate it. And in a minute, it'll pop up. And then we'll go into there, which is here, and we will adjust from here. So first thing is we're gonna change this to August budget up at the top, and that'll change the entire title of this page. And then we're going to work on, let's say, the actual budget first, and then we will work on the goals. So the very first thing that we have to do is, of course, adjust these dates. So our gym bill, of course, something is popping up on my screen. Let's go back. We'll do it from here. This is a separate page. We'll do it from here. So our gym bill is going to be due on the 1st. So we're just going to change that to 8/1. And so that's going to be $59 for the both of us. Our phone bill is going to be due on 8/5. And I have my phone bill paid up for a whole year. And my husband's, we pay every 3 months. I don't really know why, but his is going to be due in August. And so based on what his bill was previously, and based on what I've checked in the app to ensure that the price hasn't changed, it's still gonna be $120 for 3 months, but typically it's like $130.86 or $130.87 with taxes and such. So I'm going to change this to, we will do $131 just to kind of round it up because I don't know what exactly it will be. So our phone bill is going to be my husband's phone bill is going to be $131. Then we have our car payment for our RAV4, which is going to be the same amount of $314.34. Our electricity bill this month, I actually just got a text message about it. Y'all, I'm planning my mother-in-law's 60th birthday celebration thing next weekend. We're hosting like 30 some people at our house. Then I'm also planning a cousin's trip with some of my cousins. So I'm planning my mother-in-law's party. It's actually my mother-in-law / her sister. So her daughter is helping me plan it. And so I'm planning that with one of my cousins and then my husband, of course. But then I'm also planning a group trip for the cousins my age so we can get to know each other better and all of that following the family reunion because they typically don't come, they don't know about it. So I'm like, all right, let's just plan our own thing to get to know one another because eventually we're gonna have to plan these family reunions and all of that. Anyway, plus we need to know who's who. So I'm currently planning that. And I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm quite discombobulated. And on top of that, I just have a lot going on. So basically I'm just gonna go and type in Georgia Power, and we are going to see how much the bill is going to be and also when it's due. So it looks like it's going to be due on 8/9, so that's cool. So we'll change the 7 to an 8, and then for the expense, we can change it here, but for whatever reason, I just like changing it here. I don't know why. So we're going to change it here to $338.40, which I want to fall out to the ground. But the fact of the matter is my niece was here. I was making sure I'm focused. I guess we are. My niece was here for the summer. We stayed home. We work in public education. So we were home this summer. We were running the air, all of that. So I'm not too stressed about it. It will eventually go back down. It's typically like $70 in the cooler months, $200-300 in the warmer months. But here in Georgia, we just have a few months out of the year that are treacherous, and then the rest of them are bearable. So, we could do the budget billing whole thing, but it doesn't matter. Either way, we got to pay the bill. It's not like you get a discount just because you're doing budget billing. So we'll just pay the bill like we do every other month. So yeah, according to the text that I got, it is $338.40. Our cable bill is going to be the same amount. That's actually through Sling TV. That's going to be due on 8/10, like every other month. Pest control is going to be the same amount at $50.60, due on 8/11. Internet is going to be the same amount, due on 8/11. It is going to be $80.30. Our mortgage is the same amount, due on 8/15 at $1,611.23. Our water bill has not come in, but it is going to be due somewhere around 8/21, or 8/20, somewhere up and through there. And I'm not sure about the amount. So I think what I am going to do is I'm going to budget $80, just because, certainly it won't change that much from this past month to next month, but we'll see. Amazon Music, that is going to be $15.99, due every month on the 25th. Retirement, we'll come back to that. Typically we do additional investing into retirement, but it is not our season to have thousands of dollars going to retirement. We just ain't got it. So that's on hold. We'll come back to that. For security, that is through Vivint. That is going to be due on the 26th at $54.52.14. And then life insurance is going to be due on 8/27 at $42.19. For pet insurance is going to be due 8/28 at $61.05. And Netflix is going to be due 8/28 at $9.99. So that leaves us with investing. So for investing, we stash away $20 per week. And in August, there are going to be a total of 4 Fridays. So we're going to leave that at 80. For sinking funds, every month we do $250. So we're going to leave that at $250. And the sinking funds include our car insurance and Sirius XM and some other subscriptions that we either pay quarterly, biannually, or annually. Then that leaves us with our savings. So we try to prioritize savings, and we try to save roughly $2,000 each month, okay? So what I'm thinking, let's deal with shopping first. So this is where it gets a little tricky. So if we're going off of a $6,500 budget, which is about what we are planning to bring in for the month of August, although we're not sure because we're both getting raises in the new school year. But if we're going off of $6,500, that would mean that, let's see what that would mean. That would mean that, let's see. And I'm just doing some calculating is what I'm doing. I should do it on the iPad, but the iPad doesn't come with a calculator. It's so weird. I don't know what that's about. So that would mean that if we attempted to save $2,000, which we'll leave that alone, then that would mean that for shopping, I don't know actually that we can actually do all these things. Okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, yeah. All right, I think we're good. All right, so that would mean that for shopping, we would be at $1,000. The amount left after deducting everything else that we talked about from the $6,500 would be $1,305.27. To be honest, nope, we are off a little bit. Why are we off? I think I'm missing a bill. All right, so I have pest control, mortgage, security, electricity, cable, phone. Yeah, I have phone. Internet, Netflix, water, sewer, Amazon Music, gym, pet, life insurance, car payment. Yep. Emergency fund or savings. And then maybe there's something that's off. Not me thinking this is going to go smoothly and I've already messed up something. There's something that's off because this should equal $6,500. That means, let's just do this. So what I like to do is I like to subtract the amount, $6,521.50, the total, minus $6,500, which is what our budget is. That leaves us with $2,150. So somewhere along the lines, we have budgeted for, I bet you it's sinking funds. I bet you the amount for sinking funds is wrong. Okay, so for car insurance, we save $170 per month. For Progressive, we save $8 per month. For Sirius XM, we save $8.50 per month. For termite control, we save $25 per month. And for HOA fees, we save how much? $17 per month, which gives us a total of $22,850. That means we're not doing $250. We're actually going to do $22,850. Sometimes we adjust it accordingly, but we normally try to save this $22,850 every month. So if I click out of here, we should get, we have an every dollar budget. That means that the $6,500 that we are budgeting is accounted for. Now, that's only one part of the budget. The second part, of course, is talking about the goals and all of that. So as you saw, it only took me about 10 minutes to whip together a monthly budget, and that's with me making a few mistakes and having some miscalculations. So let's talk about the goals, the tasks, the to-dos. For the first goal, we have to follow up with our financial advisor. We were supposed to do that in June. We haven't done that in July, so I'm going to leave it on here for August. Buy haunting tickets. We're going to delete that because that was like this little excursion we were going to go on. Pay for exam. I'm going to leave that on here because I still have not paid for and taken, again, my clinical exam. I have on here to save $2,000. We want to invest 15% of our paychecks, as we aim to do every month. We aim to pay off our monthly credit card bill. Of course, we have registered truck on here. Again, add truck to auto insurance. We're going to save we'll just call it $230 for sinking funds. Buy party supplies. I have bought a lot of them already, but I will need to buy some more. I need to potentially sign up for a BarkBox for our dog. I had buy anniversary gift on here, but that was for our friends who had an anniversary in July, so we can delete that. And then schedule ladies boarding. Let's see. I schedule her boarding. I'm trying to think if she needs to be boarded at all in August. In August, I don't think we're going anywhere, so I can delete that. I don't think she'll be boarded. She's not boarded often, but she's boarded like a couple times per year. But I don't think August is a month where she needs to be boarded. So the next thing that we need to do is the next thing that I do is I then look at my monthly calendar. So I'm just going to look at it on my iPhone here and look at it and see. So we have my mother-in-law's birthday on August the 3rd, but her gift is the party essentially. So maybe we might buy her a card. So let's just put on here, I do need to order her cake, but I need to do that now. So let's put on here, buy mother-in-law and aunt cards, because then we could pass them around and let them sign them. And we might put like a little something in my mother-in-law's, but so far this party is costing a pretty penny. Okay, we have an event on, oh, that's my event. I said we have an event on Saturday the 5th, but that's the event that we're putting on for my mother-in-law. It's actually going to be kind of like a family day. Let's see, on the 12th, I have some things on here, but none of them require me spending or us spending any money. Ooh, on the 17th, we're going to a concert with some friends. We'll have to put gas in our car, obviously, but we have to put gas in our car anyway, so that's going to be a part of that shopping budget. And if I haven't mentioned it, the shopping budget is for everything, to include clothes and shoes and our allowances and my Scentbird subscription and gas and food, if I didn't say that already, dog treats, dog boarding, all of that. Now, I'm actually not quite sure about $1,300 being enough, but I can confidently say that with our raises, especially with mine, I already know what it's going to be. We're going to earn more than $6,500, but since I don't have that money yet, I'm just going to budget off of our current paychecks. So what else do we have in August? Oh, the trip, gas. I mean, we're just going up to the concert and coming back. So there's really nothing. We already got the concert tickets. We're not boarding our dog because we're just going quickly to the concert and back. So there's really nothing, no like super unordinary expense for that trip, short of maybe grabbing some dinner before the show, because we're going right there to the show after work. And then, yeah, we're coming back. So nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that I really have to budget any specific money for. Now, I am going to a party on the 18th, but I'm going to bring a food dish and I have to take $3 because it's a bunko party. So, I mean, I'll just use money from our shopping budget for that. And then honestly, that's pretty much it for the month of August so far. It's going to be pretty chill, which I can appreciate because this summer has been wild. Of course, my husband does have a birthday in September, the first few days. So I have a birthday in September too, but whatever. So the other thing that I could possibly put on here or think about is research birthday gifts and buy them or something, you know, for my husband. If I'm going to even get him a gift, we're not really gift people. Research birthday gifts. That's the only thing I can think of because we don't really have anything major in September. I do and will go ahead and start looking at the next month, at least the first half, to see if there's anything in particular that we need to budget for. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We have to renew our card tags in September and some things like that. And I have a birthday gift to buy, but I'll worry about, that's at the end of September. So I'll worry about that gift in September. So I think that's actually going to be it for our August budget. And just like that, we have an August budget and an every dollar budget. So that is going to be it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a like, subscribe if you're new and if you're liking what you're seeing, and I will catch you guys right back here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye guys.